see the aircraft go under, and be like, wow, look at that out the window. And then with childish wonder, I can say, quickly, get over to the other side. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media, and welcome to another episode of Tower Simulator 3. It's time for another brand new airport to come to the game, and it's one that a lot of people have been looking forward to. It is Seattle Tacoma International Airport, KSEA. This is an airport that I've heard a lot about, but I know very little about, if that makes sense. I really do not know what to expect here, to be honest with you, so I'm quite excited to see this. Apparently it is way too much for one person to deal with on their own, so obviously I'm going to throw myself at this solo. We're going to take a quick glance at the airfield and have a plan from there. In terms of the database and airplane set, it's from Neargis Designs. I must say a quick thank you as well to FeelThere for the code for this airport as well. Really do appreciate the support as always from them. Thank you so much. And I'm not sure when to go for. I think midday might be alright. We'll go for a bit of light cloud and we'll jump in. I'm not going to look at any charts or anything. I know that a lot of you prefer me to do that, but I want to take a very blind first look at this and again develop into the airport and sort of come up with my own way of running the place. Let's jump in. Right then, it's bright and beautiful. Let's just pause the game for a second. Ooh, have we got the same? No. I thought we had the same issue that we had at JFK then when it took some time to load in. Righty-ho then. This is a very interesting layout. It's not what I expected. No, we don't want to mess with that. We want to change the POV. It is not what I expected at all. Okay, let's do the brave thing and go above the tower. We see runways. We see not a lot in terms of aircraft, especially on that, what I would imagine is a cargo ramp. And then, okay. Okay. So, let's have a look. We've got an Alaskan special livery straight off the bat. Really, really cool. We've got a lot of Alaskan at this terminal. This is a lovely looking building. Have they modelled the inside of it again? Yes, they have. Okay. We are getting more and more airports with the inside of terminals done. I quite like that, but at the same time, I'm not sure how necessary that is. Still, at the end of the day, it's cool. Another terminal here with more Alaska, so I'm getting a bit of a theme here. I don't know where Seattle is. I'm really uncultured. There's the Disney Toontown livery, Alaska. That's really cool. Some Alaskan regional, which I imagine will be SkyWest or something. We've got some Southwest, Delta. We've also got a really cool sky bridge thing here. That is mega. And also, rather than it just be a solid texture on the outside, it is glass so you can stand inside it. Cool. Okay, Airbus A220 there. I thought for a moment it might have been a 75. We've got some heavies. A330-900 Neo. Frontier with... I love them. Japanese 787. A330-900 Neo again. Again, it just... The landing gear just needs to be made a lot shorter. It's very tall and the wing sweep is ridiculous. But that's fine. That can be worked on. That's a Heathrow-style jetway where it's really far away from the terminal, that. We've also got a Korean Air 787 in what is now the old livery. And we've got a bunch of United and Delta along this side here. So, there's going to be a lot of holding short of this taxiway and this taxiway based on when they're coming in. So we might have to have it so that stuff pushes back and goes out all the way around there and then obviously goes to wherever. We've got 3 runways to think about. They're all parallel runways. It's interesting to see that because they all run, rather than sort of giving multiple runways in different directions, they all run parallel to one another. I like this little building here. This is my favourite bit of it so far. Really cool little separate building that. I quite like how they're all separated a little bit. Reminds me a bit of Frankfurt, how there's a lot of runways and then weird sort of off-angle terminal shapes to one side. Maybe a bit St. Louis-esque as well. And there's obviously the cargo ramp down here, but nothing going on there. Right, let's have an idea of... Oh, God, these taxiways have got weird names. 88 and 88 and 99. Orange, green, blue. Oh, dear. Okay, so I think for me, it's pretty simple. Everything in on Bravo, everything out on Alpha, or Whiskey and Alpha. When we have them all go out on 16 left, arrivals on 16 centre and 16 right. Yeah? Do we do that? I'm going to have it so that we've got the orientation that way so we can fit more of the airfield on the screen. That's nice, isn't it? We get a big chunk of the airfield on the screen there. Okay, we're going to unpause. We're going to get into this. So we want them holding short of. Is that 88 and 99? Okay, so we can tell them via 99 Whiskey Alpha, and then things coming in on Bravo hold short of 88, so then we can get them in there. Is that orange? That's 66. Okay. So would it understand 66 or 66? What would that be? What about arrivals? We're going to get 16 center. Okay. Let's just turn the tag sizes down. Turn the icon size down. And remember that that is north. And that is south. So where would Delta be facing? We'll just tell them to expect runway. I don't want to make any mistakes with pushing them in the wrong direction. Delta 2573, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Just realised as well, if we're getting them in, they're not coming in on 16 left, so they won't be on Bravo. So we'll get everything out on Bravo. We'll try and get aircraft in. If they're on 16 center, they'll be coming down there. And then they'll be waiting to cross the runway then and on Bravo. Okay. Delta 832, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Yeah, I think we get everything down on Bravo and then in this way, so everything coming out can go by 88 and then the Whiskey Alpha. This orange, green, blue thing is really weird, isn't it? Oh, okay, so it's 3. Right, let's go back to that part of the airfield and have a little look, shall we? So there's 3 taxiways.
Seattle ground.
There they are, orange, green, and blue.
Information echo, requesting push and start.
Alaska and 1039er, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Let's set up some cameras as well, shall we? We'll have the... To be fair, we could have the F8 camera on top of this here. No, let's have F8 on top of this building. Just to be sure. So we'll have that... I don't know, which way around do we have it? Sorry if you get motion sick. F8 there. F9 on top of
Seattle
this.
Ground, Alaska 410 with information echo, requesting push and start.
And then we'll move the F10 camera to up here. Pop it on top of this. Okay, let's do some work, shall we? We've got no aircraft coming in. Right then. Alaskan 410, stand by.
Stand by. Alaska 410.
This place, I feel that I haven't quite figured out what the big challenge is going to be here.
3317 with information echo, requesting push and start.
SkyWest 3317, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved, facing
So
north.
they're going to go out from there.
SkyWest 3317.
Let's turn the 3D UI off for now.
Delta 832 ready to taxi.
There's Alaskan pushing back. It is busy, this, isn't it? You can just see with how packed all the gates
Tower,
and stuff are.
Delta 1090 on final 16 center.
Delta 832, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Nice.
Runway 16
Good.
left at Delta
Pleased.
via Whiskey Alpha.
Alaska 1039er, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Crack in. Big fan of that.
Runway 16 left at
So
Delta
that's
via Whiskey.
This one
Alpha.
here.
Alaska 1039er.
The one that wanted to push back was this one just off to the right of the screen here.
Seattle
Good.
Ground, Delta 2573 ready to taxi.
Delta 2573, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. They may have a slow taxi out. Oh, they've turned
Runway
round
16
straight off the
left
bat
at Delta
to
via
go to
Whiskey
99.
Alpha. Delta 2573.
Whipping that A220 around.
Seattle ground.
That's an interesting little
Southwest
development, isn't it?
2725 with information echo.
Okay,
Requesting
so
push
maybe
and
we say
start.
88. Delta 2573, runway 16 left via 88. That's fine, I just wanted to check that that's how we said it rather than 88. Southwest 2725, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Alaskan 410, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. SkyWest 3317, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha.
Pushback approved. Expect
This
runway
is a good spot for the
left.
tower. But I would have expected it to be fair, where this one is. We're on top of this one here. This would have been a more suitable place, I think.
Runway
Oh well.
16 left at Delta.
So that's the southwest that's pushing back. I think they're going to push back onto there and then go out that way.
Seattle ground. Sky West 3317 ready to taxi.
Yep, 3317 on its way out.
Horizon Air 2006 on final 16
Oh yeah, we've got aircraft coming in that we need to deal with. We need to really do this, to be honest, don't we? Delta 1090, runway 16 center cleared to land.
Echo, requesting push and start.
Let's get some strips
Runway 16 center.
managed.
Clear to land. Delta 1090.
I wish you could change the angle of that, because that's not very helpful, is it? Don't really like the angle that they're at, but oh well, it is what it is. There's Alaskan 1039 on its way down here, taxiing very slowly, but they'll speed up now. Now they've got away from immediate gates and stuff, they should speed up anyway. I'd hope so, because that's a very slow taxi. Oh well. It'll take a while to get stuff down. I suppose it makes it a little bit easier that, you know, we can then deal with aircraft a bit more quickly. There's more time to deal with them anyway.
Ground, Sky West 3421 with information echo, requesting push and start.
I just wish you could just have it like
Seattle
that.
ground. Southwest
So I'm doing that with the
2725
mouse wheel,
ready
by
to
the way.
taxi.
I'm clicking the mouse wheel in
Seattle
on the
ground,
icon, then dragging
Alaska
up.
410 ready to taxi.
It's easier to do like that. Alaskan 410, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Delta 832, hold short of green. Let's just see.
Runway 16 left.
Alaskan
at Delta
1010,
via
pushback approved,
Alpha,
expect runway 16 left.
Alaska 410.
Southwest 2725, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Let's just see if Delta 832
Delta 832.
holds short of green.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Alaska 1010.
Green is that one.
Runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Southwest 2725.
We need to see whether they hold short of that bit there. So if they're on blue, so it's blue, green, orange.
Requesting push and start.
Yeah, they've held short there. Good stuff. Okay, that works out for me. That's blue that we want them to hold short of, really. Delta 832, continue taxi. Delta 2573, hold position. Skywest 3421, pushback approved, facing north. Alaskan 1039, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 2914, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Alaskan pushing back over there.
Delta 832.
Alaskan just down here is getting going. Aircraft on its way in, our first arrival of the day. Got Qatari Heavy coming in, which is a 777-300. I was not expecting to see one of them this early.
Reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Skywest
Alaska
3317, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Skywest 3421 is pushing back.
Expect runway 16 left.
Got quite the queue of
Delta
aircraft on their way out.
2914.
Alaskan 1010, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. It's the same taxi command a lot, I know, but it is what it is with these. Delta 1090 is an Airbus A321 Neo on its way in. Nice.
Alaska 1010.
The tag things aren't quite in the middle of where the aircraft is, you know what I mean?
Heavy on final 16
They're a little bit off to the left of where the plane is.
Alaska 1010 ready to taxi.
Okay. Skywest is ready to go in a moment. Alaskan 1010 is moving. Delta is off there at Bravo. We'll get them on 9 and 9er. Delta 1090, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9 and 9er. Cross runway 16 left.
Taxi to ramp
Keep going.
via Bravo,
Oh.
9er.
I suppose the difficult bit is there's no major taxiways for them to...
Seattle ground.
Other than,
Skywest
well, if you get them in on
3421
16
ready to
right,
taxi.
then it makes sense because they can sit on Tango for a while and queue up there. But if you're getting them in on 16 center, you need to get them off straight away. We need to
Seattle
prioritise
ground,
landings.
Delta 2914 ready to taxi.
Skywest 3421, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Delta 2914, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Delta 2573, continue taxi. So look,
Runway
it's all
16
on the same thing. There's
left
no
at
grass
Delta,
separating
via
those two
Whiskey,
taxiways.
Alpha, Sky West
I quite like that.
3421. Runway 16
They
left
literally just
at
go past
Delta,
each other, but
via
I'm going to have to be
Whiskey,
careful with
Alpha,
heavies on there, you know.
Delta 29014.
I wonder whether we can
Continue
get
taxi.
aircraft,
Delta 257
heavy aircraft side by side down there,
Seattle Tower,
because
Sky West 3329er on
it's
final
not a lot of
16
clearance. Oh, what are you? We've got to go around. Horizon Air 2006, runway 16 centre, clear to land. They're going around. Yeah.
Negative. Altitude is low. Horizon
Qatari
Air
719
2006.
heavy, runway 16 centre, cleared to land. Second arrival at the airport, Chaz.
Runway
Horizon
16
Air,
center, clear to land. Qatari
Horizon Air
719 heavy.
2006. Contact departure. Christ. Not
Seattle
good.
departure on
Sky West
128.5.
3317, runway
Horizon Air
16 left. Cleared for immediate
2006.
takeoff upon reaching
Good day.
altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaskan 410, runway 16 left. Cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. There goes Sky West.
Runway 16 left.
Oh, that's
Cleared for
annoying.
Immediate takeoff. On reaching
Already.
altitude 1000. Contact
Aircraft
departure.
not dealt with. I didn't
Sky
know the
West
call sign, sorry.
3317.
So
Runway
Qatari's
16
on its way in, which is
clear
a
for
heavy. You
takeoff.
can see
On
it's a
reaching
big boy from
altitude
here.
1000, contact departure. Alaska 410.
Got a good queue of aircraft going out. Delta's just all the way down there now, so they're going to be coming in on
Going
taxiway
around Horizon Air
909er.
2006.
Where are they? Oh, there they are. Off up there. Bye bye. Whoops. So Sky West's on
Seattle
its way.
ground, Horizon Air
Alaskan
2182
410.
with information echo, requesting push and start.
Horizon Air 2182. Pushback approved, facing north. Delta better hurry up
Pushback
actually and get
approved,
past
facing
them.
north. Horizon Air 2182.
I think this is
Seattle
Horizon,
Tower,
or is it
Delta
that one?
299
It'll be this one
arrival
here.
Final 16 center.
It's another A321 Neo on their way out for Delta. They do taxi by very, very slowly, don't they? But we can't really get them out on Bravo because, well, we need stuff to cross and get in on Bravo. They're just going to have to deal with slow departures. Delta 832, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaskan 1010 is next up behind them. Here comes the Qatari on its way in.
Altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 832.
Big 777-300. We get these in at Manchester and I absolutely love them. Big piggy. Nearly tail strikes it on the way down. We're going to need to get them out of the way sharpish. Skywest 3329er. Runway 06 centre, clear to land. It's a new airport, forgive me. Skywest 3329er, runway 16 centre, clear to land.
Runway 16 center, clear to land.
Okay.
Sky West
Bit of
3329.
strip management. Little bit. Okay. Horizon Air is nearly good to go. Qatari 719er heavy. Taxi to ramp via Bravo 9er. And then we'll tell them to cross
Taxi to
manually.
ramp
Alaskan
via Bravo
1010, runway
9er.
16 left, line up and wait.
Qatari 719 heavy.
Now we're going to see
Runway
what it's
16
like
left.
when a heavy
Line
gets
up and wait.
onto
Alaska 1010.
Bravo. They're holding short of the runway.
Seattle ground. Skywest 6342 with
Yep.
information echo, requesting push and start.
Skywest 6342, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Qatari 719er heavy, cross runway 16 left. Horizon Air 2182, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. So Qatari is now going to
Pushback
cross the
approved,
runway.
Expect runway 16 left.
I kind of want them to get
Skywest
near to
6342.
Horizon Air, which is just
Cross
here,
runway 16 left. Qatari 719 heavy.
just to see. Have they
Runway
got the doors
16
open?
left at Delta
Or
via
is that
Whiskey
just a visual
Alpha.
bug?
Horizon Air 2182.
Because I don't think we'll be able to get a heavy
Horizon Air
and then
2182 ready to taxi.
anything else.
Seattle
Side by
Tower,
side on
Delta
here.
774
Look
on
at the
final
size of
16
it.
Center.
Oh, I don't know, I think we'll be alright actually. Ooh, it'd be close. You won't be able to get two heavies going in either direction though. Definitely not. Alaskan 1010, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2031, pushback approved, facing north. SkyWest 3421, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 29905, runway 16 centre, cleared to land. Other than that go around, I'd say it's going alright so far.
Clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude
Just hope that we can keep it up. There goes Alaskan out of here.
1010.
And then there's the arriving aircraft.
Horizon Air 203.
Runway 16
Have they done a
left.
cleasy turn onto
Cleared for
Kilo?
takeoff.
Oh, you
On
pig.
reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
SkyWest 3421.
SkyWest 3329er.
Delta
Taxi to ramp
2995.
via Bravo. Hold short of 66. Good.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo. Hold short of taxiway 66.
There's Qatari heavy.
3329er.
They've gone all the way via
Seattle
9er
ground.
just to bring them into the
SkyWest
flow of traffic.
6342 ready to taxi.
SkyWest Delta 2573, runway 16 left, line up and wait. So we've got SkyWest 3421 taking off.
16 left, line
Once
up
they've
and wait.
taken off, we can then
Delta
get
2573.
3329er to cross the runway.
Seattle Tower. SkyWest 3824 on final 16 center.
Delta 358, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. SkyWest 6342, runway 16 left at Delta via 55 Whiskey Alpha. SkyWest 6342, runway 16 left at Delta via Alpha. That's because I said Whiskey
Pushback
Alpha.
approved,
Whiskey
expect
stops there.
Runway 16 left. Delta 358.
SkyWest 3329er, cross runway 16 left. Horizon Air 2031, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha.
Runway
Cool.
16 left at Delta via 55.
Yeah, so you need to prioritise the arrivals,
Alpha.
really.
SkyWest
Really prioritise the
6342.
arrivals.
Runway 16
They're
left
crossing.
at Delta via Alpha. SkyWest 6342.
Delta 774, runway 16 centre, clear to land. Get in.
Cross runway 16 left. SkyWest
Delta
3329.
2573, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 2725, runway 16 left, line up and wait. There's Southwest, just ready to go.
Runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha.
Interesting.
Horizon Air 203.
Interesting, this one.
Runway
There's
16
Delta
center,
29905,
cleared to land.
another...
Delta
Oh no, it's a 737 this time.
Runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
So we're
On
told them to
reaching
hold short of
altitude
66,
1000, contact
which
departure.
should be...
Delta 2573.
Well,
Runway
literally
16
this
left,
taxiway
line
here.
up and wait. Southwest 2725.
They should slam on any second now.
Seattle ground. Horizon
Yes.
Air 2031 ready to taxi.
Okay, so that's just waiting for any
Seattle
aircraft to come
ground,
past.
Delta 358 ready to taxi.
Delta 29905, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9er, cross runway 16 left. So we've got to wait for them to go
Taxi
by.
to ramp via Bravo.
Delta
9er,
358,
9er,
runway 16 left
cross
at Delta
runway
via
16
Whiskey
left.
Alpha.
Delta 29905.
It's not what I said. Delta 358, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. SkyWest 4068, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. So 29905 is now crossing the runway.
16 left at Delta.
SkyWest
via
3329, continue
Alpha.
taxi.
Delta 358.
They're turning here as well.
Pushback approved,
SkyWest.
expect runway
Cool.
16 left. SkyWest
Southwest
4068.
2725, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 2914, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. It's going alright, this. SkyWest 3824, runway 16 centre, cleared to land. I enjoy this layout, you know.
Continue
I think
taxi.
it's really good. It's a
SkyWest
good challenge.
3329er.
Runway
Where are you
16 left.
American
Cleared for
3299er,
immediate
pushback
takeoff
approved,
on
expect
reaching
runway
altitude
16 left.
1000, contact departure. Southwest
Where are you
2725.
going? Yeah, you're going around there.
Runway 16 left.
Oh, good.
Cleared for
They're
takeoff.
literally just
On
going into that
reaching
little gate
altitude
there.
1000,
They should turn just now.
contact departure. Delta 2914.
Runway 16 center. Clear
Yeah,
to
there you
land.
go. They're turning in.
SkyWest 3824.
Okay, we've got a departure.
Pushback approved, expect runway
Southwest.
16 left. American 3299er.
Delta 774 is in.
Seattle Tower.
Another Airbus
SkyWest 4149 on final
321.
16 center.
Okay. Delta 774, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9er, cross runway. Don't say it. Delta 774, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9er. Delta 774, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9er. Then we'll tell them to cross. Horizon Air 2182, runway 16 left, line up and wait. SkyWest 4149 and runway 16 centre, clear to land. I nearly gave 16 left clearance earlier for landing, which wouldn't have worked. SkyWest 4068, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Can they do it Alpha?
Runway 16
SkyWest
left.
4068, runway 16 left at Delta via Alpha. Why did I say Alpha? That's just so silly. Oh well. Delta 774, cross runway 16 left. This works out, doesn't it? This whole 99 and 88 thing. Because they can just go around counterclockwise in that area. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get everything anti-clockwise.
SkyWest 4068.
Got consistent arrivals coming in. We've got a few more Horizon Airs coming in. American 329 and 9er, runway 16 left at Delta via Alpha. It's struggling a little bit with the recognition. I think it's a bit intensive in that way. Horizon Air 2182, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 329 and 9er, runway 16 left, at Delta via Alpha. Alaskan 893, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. SkyWest 3824, taxi to ramp via Bravo, hold short of 77. What the bloody hell?
Runway
oh, okay.
16 left.
What's
Clear
that
for
then?
Immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
What taxiway is that?
Horizon Air
November?
2182.
Runway
Oh, well.
16 left at Delta.
We'll find out
via
one way or
Alpha.
another.
American 329er.
SkyWest 6342, runway 16 left, line up and wait. They should be ready to cross the runway in a minute.
16 left. Alaska at 903.
SkyWest 3824, cross runway 16 left. Horizon Air 2006, runway 16 centre, clear to land. That's my
Taxi to
departure,
ramp
isn't it?
Via Bravo.
The angles of these tags is really confusing me. So they're going to cross the runway.
Line up and wait.
SkyWest 3824, hold short of November. SkyWest 6342, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2031, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. You going past them? Yes, you are.
Cross runway
Delta
16
941,
left.
standby.
SkyWest 3824.
Alaskan 893, runway 16 left at Delta via 55 Alpha. Go counterclockwise, please.
Runway 16 center. Clear to land.
So they're going to go all the way around that way.
Hold short of
As
taxiway
American
November.
makes their way out.
SkyWest
Another A321 Neo.
Runway 16
Bunch
left.
of them out there
Cleared
today.
for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
SkyWest 3824 is going all the way down there. They're going to hold short of
Cleared for
November, which
takeoff
should be that
on reaching
taxiway there.
altitude 1000. Contact departure. Horizon Air 2031.
Alaskan 568, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Horizon Air 2021, runway 16 centre, cleared to land. That is not.
Stand by. Delta 941.
Why can't we
Runway
click the
16
tag
left
on that?
at Delta 555 Alpha. Alaska at 903.
That was weird. I couldn't click that tag for a
Pushback
minute then.
approved. Expect runway
It really
16
worried me.
left. Alaska 568.
Okay, we've got a bunch of
Runway
arrivals
16
out quite
centre,
quickly here.
cleared to
I'm
land.
loving this.
Horizon Air 2021.
SkyWest 3824, continue taxi. SkyWest 4149, a taxi to ramp via Bravo, November. Cross runway 16 left.
Continue taxi.
Is it Bravo, November?
SkyWest
Yeah. It's easy to
3824.
remember some of these taxiways, that's
Taxi
good.
to ramp.
Delta
Bravo,
941, pushback
November.
approved facing north.
Cross runway 16 left. SkyWest 4149er.
Delta 358, runway 16 left, line up and wait. This is good. I really like this airport. This is very good.
North. Delta 941.
Got aircraft
Runway 16
all over the
left.
show,
Line up and wait.
going in all
Delta
different directions. I
358.
suppose that's the challenge of this place,
Seattle
but
Tower, Horizon Air
yeah, I like this.
2006 on final
Big fan of
16
this one.
center.
We've got an Alaskan pushing
Seattle
back just there.
ground. American 329er ready
We've
to
got
taxi.
a Delta
Seattle Tower,
pushing back
Horizon Air 2021
just over
on
there.
final
There it
16
is.
center.
Just here.
Seattle
737-900.
903 ready to taxi.
Are you now?
Seattle Tower, Delta
Good.
2060 on final 16 center.
Okay. We've got a few aircraft mucking about here, so we've not given them
Seattle
clearance yet.
ground,
We've given
Horizon Air
2021
2031
clearance,
with
haven't we?
information
Yeah.
echo. Requesting push and start.
Okay, we've
Seattle
got
ground.
yeah,
Alaska
568.
568 ready to taxi.
Alaskan 568, runway 16 left at Delta via 55 Alpha. To be fair, I could have sent them down there, but we'll send them a
Runway
long way
16
round
left
just to
at
get into
Delta
a habit.
555 Alpha.
Here's Horizon Air
Alaska
2006.
568.
I think that's the aircraft that did a go around earlier on, isn't it? Yes, originally showing up at
Seattle ground,
12.
Delta 358
Okay,
with information
my bad.
echo. Requesting push and start.
Alaskan 1144, pushback approved, facing north. Delta's nearly good to go here. Delta
Pushback approved,
941.
facing north. Alaska
In just a moment, they will be
1144.
all clear. Where did that Qatari go? Look at this thing. 777-300 is
Seattle
massive.
ground.
Massive
SkyWest
thing.
4068 with information echo. Requesting push and start.
Hope you're enjoying this so far. I like this
Seattle
airport.
ground.
Delta 358, runway
941 ready to
16 left.
taxi.
Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. American 329er, runway 16 left. Line up and wait. Horizon Air 2006, taxi to ramp via Bravo 66. Hopefully they do not
Runway
cross the
16
runway. I
left.
need to, there we go.
Cleared for immediate
Scrolling in
takeoff.
and out, you get
On
sort of a
reaching
half
altitude
scroll sometimes. It
1000.
just gets the
Contact
map to
departure.
the right size.
Delta 358.
Delta 941, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. And then we'll tell
Runway 16
Horizon
left. Line up and
cross the
wait.
runway in just a
American
second.
329er.
Taxi to ramp.
Cool.
Via Bravo.
Horizon Air
66.
2006.
Horizon Air 2006.
Cross runway 16 left. Hold short of 66. Sort of you give them the next bit and then
Runway
where to stop
16
after that.
left At Delta.
Something
via
I've learned to
Whiskey
do recently.
Alpha.
Nearly
Delta 941.
3 years after starting to play the game.
Cross runway
Jesus.
16 left. Hold short of taxiway 66.
Okay.
Horizon Air 2006.
Alaskan's making its way out
Seattle
nice and
Tower,
slowly.
SkyWest 3735 on final 16
Sure, it
center.
takes them a while to get out of
Seattle
there, but
ground. Alaska 1144
I think we've got a good
ready to
flow.
taxi.
American 329er, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Apparently the early morning is a killer here. That's
Runway
where the
16
major
left.
issue is.
Cleared for immediate
Delta
takeoff.
2060,
On reaching altitude
runway
1000.
16 center,
Contact
clear to land.
departure. American 329er.
SkyWest 3735, runway 16 center, clear to land. I know that's not the best way to do it, but I'm doing it.
Runway 16
I'm sorry if you
center.
don't like it.
Clear to land. Delta 2060.
1144. Alaskan 1144, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. You can go that way.
Runway
Typically,
16
they're going to hold
clear
short of
to land.
66. Although no, we'll tell them to carry on.
3735.
Runway 16 left.
Delta
at
929er, pushback
via
approved
Whiskey.
facing north.
Alpha. Alaska 1144.
Pushback approved.
Horizon Air
facing north.
2006,
Delta
continue
929er.
taxi. Horizon Air 2021, taxi to ramp via Bravo 66. Cross runway 16 left. SkyWest 4068, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Continue taxi.
Continue
Horizon Air
taxi.
2006.
Okay,
Taxi
so
to ramp,
2006,
via Bravo, 66.
yeah, is going
Cross
via
runway
66
16
there.
left.
Then they're going to go
Horizon
into that
Air
small terminal in the
2021.
middle.
Runway 16 left.
And we've
Line
got
up and
Horizon
wait.
Air here,
SkyWest
about to cross
4068.
runway 16 left. Cool. Delta 929er is just pushing back right underneath us here.
Seattle
This is an
ground.
Airbus
American
A220.
329er with information echo. Requesting push and start.
That's an old call. American 329er has already
Seattle
departed.
Tower, American 2407 on final 16 center.
SkyWest 4068, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Alaskan 893, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Alaskan 426, standby. Enjoying
Runway
this.
16
Thoroughly
left.
enjoying
Cleared
this.
for immediate
Now-
takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. SkyWest 4068.
Why are all of them now, all the
Runway
tags in that
16 left.
direction? Have I
Cleared
done
for
something?
takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Have I done
Alaska
something?
at 903.
Stand by. Alaska 426.
Wonder if I've done something there that sort of made all the tags stay on that side.
Alaska 903 with information echo.
Don't think I have.
Push and start.
Strange.
Seattle ground. Delta 929 ready for taxi.
Thought these two were going to come head to head then. Delta 929, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha. Alaskan 107, pushback approved, facing north. Alaskan 426, pushback approved, facing north. Delta 941, hold short of taxiway blue. Delta 941, hold position. Delta 2060, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9 and 9er. Cross runway 16 left. Delta 2060, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9 and 9er. Delta 2060, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9er, 9er. Alaskan 568, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Delta 2060, cross runway 16 left. American 2407, runway 16 center, clear to land. Okie dokie. It's a bit late in the day here, my eyes are hurting me a bit, so I do apologise if I'm a bit slower than usual. Delta 941, continue taxi. They're crossing the runway. I'm thoroughly enjoying this airport though, I like this.
Pushback approved facing
I feel like as long as you get people to hold short of the right things, you're alright.
Hold short of taxiway.
We need to be careful of them holding short of November. Just to make sure. Alaskan 568, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaskan 1144, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Taxi to Ram.
Okay, 107.
9er. Delta 2060.
Alaskan 107, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey Alpha, hold short of Whiskey.
Runway 16
Aircraft
left.
coming in,
Line
SkyWest
up and wait.
3735.
Alaska
All the tags have started
568.
over there now.
Cross runway 16
What?
left. Delta 2060.
What's
Runway
caused that?
16 center. Clear to land.
Did I do
American
something?
2407.
Continue taxi.
I don't know if I've done something. Alaskan 426, runway 16 left at Delta. Yeah, they stay on Alpha all the way down, that's good.
Left.
Very,
Cleared
very
for
good.
immediate takeoff.
2060
On
is
reaching
going all the way down
altitude
there. I
1000,
like this head-to-head
contact
sort of
departure. Alaska
taxiing.
568.
I'm just a bit nervous for any
Runway 16
heavies.
left. Line up and wait.
Oh, we've told
Alaska
Alaska to hold short of
1144.
Whiskey, we've told them to hold short of Blue, so now it's a bit of a Mexican standoff. Alaskan 107, continue taxi.
Alaska 107.
Runway 16 left.
Quite good that
at
actually, that
Delta.
I've told both of them
Alaska
to hold short.
426.
They've both got to wait.
Continue taxi.
Delta 941,
Alaska
continue
107.
taxi. SkyWest 3735. Taxi to ramp via Bravo, November. Hold short of November. Are you going to go straight
Continue
over?
taxi. Delta 941.
We'll just wait.
Taxi to ramp via
I
Bravo.
reckon 1144
November.
is just
Hold short of
lining up.
taxiway
Oh,
November.
it's the thingy
SkyWest
livery one. Didn't even look.
3735.
Yeah.
Alaska 329
Haha.
on final 16
Cool, isn't it? Why, hang on, did it say American?
Alaska 107.
Oh, no, it's
ready for
Alaskan
taxi.
1144.
Seattle ground. Alaska
SkyWest
426 ready
3735,
to
cross
taxi.
runway 16 left. Hold short of November. Get on with it.
Cross runway 16 left.
Alaskan
Hold short of
870,
taxiway
pushback
November.
approved, facing north.
SkyWest 3735.
Horizon Air 2029, pushback approved, facing north. Cross the runway.
Pushback approved facing north.
Then they're going to
Alaska
go all the way down
870.
Bravo, hold short of November.
Pushback approved facing north. Horizon Air 2029.
Good.
Seattle Tower,
Alaskan
SkyWest
1144, runway
3999
16 left, cleared for
final
immediate takeoff
16
upon reaching
center.
altitude 1000, contact departure. Nearly got caught out then. Alaskan 329, runway 16 center, cleared to land. Nearly got caught out by the
16 left.
woman
Cleared for
talking over me
immediate
there.
takeoff. On reaching altitude
'Kay.
1000, contact departure.
American coming in.
Alaska
Nope,
1144.
not that one. That one.
Runway 16 center.
Another
Clear to land.
A321 Neo.
Alaska 329er.
Seems to be a more and more common occurrence every single day. We've got Alaskan there with Delta right behind them.
Seattle ground.
737s everywhere, as you can imagine.
Information echo. Requesting push and start.
SkyWest 3803, pushback approved, facing north. So there's
Pushback approved
3735.
facing north. SkyWest 3803.
Making their way down. Look at that, 4 wide nearly. There There goes the special livery.
Seattle ground. Alaska 568 with information echo. Requesting push and start.
We've got a bunch of you already moving that have just called up. Where's American going?
Seattle
Ooh,
ground.
okay, it's
Alaska
going to get difficult now.
1144 with information echo.
Okay.
Requesting push and start.
American 2407, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Blue, hold short of 66. Big fan of
Taxi
that.
to ramp.
Alaskan
via
870,
Bravo.
runway
Blue.
16 left
Hold
at
short
Delta
of
via
taxiway
Alpha.
66. American 2407.
Okay, we'll do
Runway
that.
16 left. Via
Horizon Air
Alpha.
2029,
Alaska
runway
870.
16 left at Delta via Alpha. They're also pushing back
Runway
down
16
here,
left at Delta via Alpha.
so we need to. They
Horizon
need to
Air
wait for a minute.
2029er.
Seattle
Unfortunately,
ground. Alaska 870 ready to taxi.
SkyWest 3992, runway 16 center clear to land. It's very, very consistent. Like it's
Runway
constant
16
aircraft,
clear to land.
but it's manageable.
SkyWest
It is
3992.
perfectly manageable. Alaskan 426, runway 16 left, line up and wait. American 2407, cross runway 16 left.
Runway 16
So that is the
left.
first
Line up and wait.
pain in the backside
Alaska
taxiing for
426.
American, because they're going to go
Cross runway
right
16
into
left.
this cul-de-sac and they're
American
going over there.
2407.
So they've got to come through all of this. Like,
Horizon Air
it's alright to push
2029
aircraft
ready to
here
taxi.
back, I'm pretty sure.
Seattle
But
Tower, Delta 9
as long as the other stuff's on blue. So you can get stuff onto orange and blue and orange and so on. I think bigger stuff you'd have to ask it to go via green.
Seattle
That
ground.
can't come in yet.
Delta 929er with information echo.
Now we're told
Requesting push
American
and start.
to hold short of 66, which is, I think, there. So we'll
Seattle
see.
ground. Alaska
see.
426 with information echo. Requesting push and start.
Alaskan 426, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaskan 107, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaskan 329er, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Blue, hold short of 66. American 2407, continue taxi. SkyWest 3803, runway 16 left at Delta via Whiskey, Alpha. SkyWest 3735, continue taxi. Have I
Runway
just
16
doomed them
left.
to crash into
Cleared
each
for
other?
immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
No, we'll
Alaska
be fine.
426.
Runway 16
Two little
left, clear
Embraers.
for takeoff. On reaching
Clear of
altitude
each other.
1000, contact
They'll be
departure.
fine.
Alaska
Okay,
107.
I'm happy with that.
Taxi to ramp.
I
via
hope they are.
Bravo.
Alaskan
Blue,
329er,
hold short of
cross
taxiway
runway 16 left.
66. Alaska 329er.
Oh, that's not a takeoff roll you're
Continue
starting, is it?
taxi. American 2407.
Oh,
Runway 16 left at Delta.
Alaskan
via
107, cancel
Alpha.
takeoff.
SkyWest 3803.
Continue taxi. SkyWest
There we go.
3735.
Cross runway 16
Alaskan
left.
107,
Alaska 329er.
runway 16 left at Delta via Bravo.
Cancel takeoff. Alaska 107.
Ooh.
Runway 16 left at Delta via Bravo. Alaska 107.
Now what?
Seattle ground. SkyWest 3803 ready to taxi.
Seattle
Delta 913,
Tower,
runway
Delta
16 center
889
clear to
on
land.
Final 16 center.
Delta 889 and runway 16 center clear to land. See, look at that. Quick response there to the
Runway
takeoff
16
clearance.
center, clear to land.
But now what?
Delta 9013.
Runway 16
Alaskan
center,
107.
clear to land. Delta 889er.
Runway 16 left via Bravo.
Runway 16 left via Bravo. Alaska 107.
Oh, do we have to now... Oh, what do we have to do here?
Seattle
Alaskan
ground.
329er,
Alaska
continue
107
taxi.
with information echo. Requesting push and start.
Continue taxi.
Alaskan
Alaska
445, stand by.
329er.
SkyWest 3992, taxi to ramp via Bravo 88. Cross runway 16 left. Alaskan 107, exit at taxiway hotel.
Standby.
Uh,
Alaska
Oh no, via
445.
16 left. Alaskan 107, runway 16 left, via runway 16 left, Bravo.
Taxi to
Oh, I
land
can't remember
via
how we got
Bravo.
to do this. Do you have to give them a new
Cross
runway or
runway
something?
16 left. SkyWest 3992.
Alaskan 107, runway 16 center via hotel. Yeah, why'd you have to give them a different runway?
Alaska 107. Runway 16 left
Okay.
via runway 16 left. Bravo. Alaska 107.
Alaskan 107, hold short of Bravo. Delta 941, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Where are you going?
Runway
Alaskan
16
449, stand by.
Hotel. Alaska
Oh dear,
107.
made a bit of a mess, didn't I?
Hold short of taxiway.
I couldn't remember what the
Alaska
process was
107.
once you've had them sort of
Runway
muck up,
16
so to
left.
speak.
Line up and wait. Delta
We've got
941.
1714 heavy coming in, that's a
Stand by.
Boeing
Alaska
767.
Seattle
Phenomenal.
Tower, Delta 1714 heavy.
SkyWest
on final
3992,
16
where are you going all the way down there? Alaskan is going in there. So we've got this one
Seattle
wanting
ground.
pushback,
Alaska
and this one wanting
870 with
pushback.
information echo.
Got a few of them
Requesting
wanting it.
push and start.
Okay. So they're holding short there. Delta 913's coming in.
Ground.
I'll tell them to taxi as soon as possible. Delta 913, taxi to ramp via Bravo, 9 and 9er. Delta 941, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaskan 870, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Taxi to ramp
What did I
via
tell them?
Bravo, 9er. Delta 913.
Alaskan 107, runway 16 left at Delta via Bravo. Good.
Runway 16 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching
Okay, cool.
altitude
We fixed
1000,
them.
contact departure. Delta
That's fine.
941.
There's Delta 941 on its way out.
Left.
They
Line up
didn't
and
really
wait.
hold
Alaska
away from the
870.
runway very far. Alaskan 449er, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Alaskan 445, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Alaskan 1096, standby. Delta 913, cross runway 16 left.
Runway 16 left at Delta via Bravo. Alaska 107.
You can see how this could get
Pushback
very
approved,
messy
expect
very
runway
quickly.
16 left.
Delta
Alaska
1714, runway
449.
16 center, clear to land. Delta 1714 heavy, runway 16 center, cleared to land. That's why. Didn't say heavy. So easily done. So easy to forget to say heavy.
Alaska 445.
445
Stand
and
by.
449 are
Alaska
worrying me.
10906.
Oh, they're going to turn them around there. I wondered if they'd push them all the way out of here
913.
and there'd be an incident with
Runway
those.
16 center.
I think we've got rid of our initial run of departures. Alaskan 870, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 929, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2029, hold position. Let Alaskan skip
Runway
in front of you,
16
please.
left. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching
They need to
altitude
get out of here
1000,
before they
contact
use
departure.
all their fuel.
Alaska 870.
Heck.
Runway 16 left.
There's
clear for
889er,
immediate
which is
takeoff
an arrival.
on reaching
Another
altitude
A321
1000,
Neo. God, there's
contact
loads of them.
departure.
Where have they come
Delta
from?
929er.
They've come from
Hold position.
KMSP.
Horizon Air
Don't know what they are.
2029.
Mississippi?
Seattle
Something like
Tower.
that. That's what I'd
Alaska
imagine it is.
537 on final 16 center.
Delta 889er, nope. Delta 889er, taxi to ramp via Bravo, November.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo.
Okay.
November. Delta 889er.
Alaskan 107 is getting straight on with it.
445 ready to taxi.
I didn't tell them
Seattle
line up and
ground.
wait, did
Alaska 449 ready to taxi.
Horizon Air 2029er, runway 16. Getting a bit messy here. Horizon Air 2029er, continue taxi. Alaskan 449er, runway 16 left at Delta via Blue, Alpha. Alaskan 445, runway 16 left, follow company. Alaskan 1096, standby. Delta 889er, cross runway 16 left, hold short of November. This is going well, I like this.
Horizon Air
Alaskan
2029.
537, runway 16 center, clear to land. You could probably get a lot more arrivals in, but I
Runway
can't
16
hack
left at Delta
2
via Blue.
runways worth of arrivals.
Alaska 449er.
Right, let's give 107 another go. They haven't followed company.
Alaska 445.
Alaskan 445, runway 16 left at Delta via Blue, Alpha. Alaskan 107, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2029, runway 16 left, line up and wait. There's the arrival, Boeing 767-300, where are they going? Down here.
Cross runway 16
Ooh.
left. Hold short.
Delta 167 heavy,
November.
pushback approved, facing
Delta
north.
889er.
I'm going to test something here.
Runway 16 center.
So I'm going to
Cleared
hold
to land.
889 there,
Alaska
wait for
537.
167, see if we can taxi them past them.
16 left at Delta via Blue Alpha. Alaska
There's
445.
107, second time's a charm for
Runway
them.
16 left.
Bye-bye.
Clear for immediate takeoff.
Alaskan
Reaching altitude
1096,
1000,
pushback approved,
contact
expect
departure.
runway 16 left.
Alaska 107.
So you see how 889er
16 left.
is
Line
holding
up
short
and wait.
there. They're
Horizon
waiting.
Air
I want to get a
2029.
heavy on this taxiway
Pushback approved,
and
facing
see
north.
whether we can get them
Delta
down there.
167 heavy.
And we
Pushback
have
approved,
the
expect
exact
runway 16 left.
potential
Alaska 1096.
example here, which is
Seattle Tower.
that
Horizon Air
A330
2106 on final
900 there.
16 center.
We're going to try and get them out of here. Okay. Delta 1714 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo 9er.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo.
We'll get them to wait.
9er.
Horizon Air
Delta
2029, runway
1714
16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 3803, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. So unfortunately 1714 is going to have to sit there for a minute and wait.
Cleared for immediate
Horizon Air
takeoff. On
2106,
reaching
runway
altitude
16 center,
1000,
cleared to land.
Contact departure. Horizon Air 2029er.
Runway 16 left.
We'll have to wait and
Cleared
see.
for takeoff on reaching altitude
Got Alaskan
1000. Contact
taxiing out
departure.
very slowly down
Skywest
here.
3803.
There's Horizon
Runway
on its way
16
out.
center. Cleared to land.
I really
Horizon
do
Air
like the Alaskan livery, it's very
2106.
tidy.
Seattle Tower. Alaska 1259er on final 16 center.
Come on 167,
Seattle ground.
hurry up.
Alaska 1096 ready to taxi.
Hurry up over there.
Seattle
There we go.
ground. Delta 167 heavy ready to taxi.
Let's try it. Delta 167 heavy, runway 16 left via Whiskey Alpha. Now we just wait and see.
Runway
It's going to take them a
16
while
left
to taxi
via
there, so we're going to have to wait.
Alpha.
Alaskan
Delta
1096,
167
runway 16 left at Delta via 55 Alpha. Alaskan 537, taxi to ramp via Bravo 66, cross runway 16 left.
Runway 16
They're not going to get there before SkyWest, are they?
555.
Come on, SkyWest, crack on.
Alaska
Or I've just made a
1096.
colossal error,
Taxi
and
to
I don't
ramp
want to pay
via
for it.
Bravo 66. Cross runway 16 left. Alaska 537.
Alaska has really got a shift on. Ah.
Seattle ground. Skywest
Oh, it's fine. Skywest has gone
3803 with
steaming
information
past.
Echo. Requesting push and start.
Wow, that was close. Alaskan 449er, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Alaskan 1259er, runway 16 center, cleared to land. Yeah, I don't know what I changed, by the way, on the
Runway 16 left. Line up
on
and
this
wait.
screen
Alaska
for them to
449er.
all be facing
Runway
that way,
16
but
center, clear
something
to
clearly
land.
worked, didn't it?
Alaska
Because look, they all just
1259er.
appear now facing that way, when before they were perfectly upright. Wonder if you can do something like that here.
Seattle ground.
We're getting to the
Alaska
point
445
that we've been
with
waiting for.
information Echo. Requesting push and start.
Alaskan 825, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Alaskan 537, hold short of 66. Just to make sure they've definitely got that command.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left.
Alaskan 449er, runway 16 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Here comes the magic moment then.
Hold short
If I get the
of
right
taxiway
camera.
66. Alaska 537.
So I mean that's close
Runway
as it is
16 left,
anyway, look.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On
That's
reaching
not so bad,
altitude
actually.
1000, contact
But I'm
departure.
worried about that.
Alaska 449er.
I think we might be
Tower,
okay.
Alaska 347 on
I think
final
it'd just
16
be...
center.
I mean, even if we had two heavies, we'd be okay, I reckon. We're going to find
Seattle
out.
ground. Alaska 449er with information.
I do
Echo.
wonder whether the
Requesting
aircraft
push and
go,
start.
ooh, that's a bit close, and then they don't go near each other.
Seattle ground. Alaska 1096 with information Echo.
Please.
Requesting push and start.
Yes. Good. That wing sweep is ridiculous.
Seattle ground.
Cool.
Delta
Okay, now we can
167
continue
heavy
Delta
with
on. Thank you for
information
being a
Echo.
guinea
Requesting
pig.
push and start.
Delta 889er, continue taxi. Delta 1714 Heavy, cross runway 16 left. Alaskan 445, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Horizon Air 2106, taxi to ramp via Bravo, November. Cross runway 16 left. Hold short of November. Oh, big command. Alaska 825, runway 16 left at Delta via Alpha. Alaskan 537, standby. Alaska 347, runway 16 center, cleared to land. I'm thoroughly enjoying this airport. I know I've said that a lot and I'm sorry, but I'm thoroughly enjoying the challenge of this airport. It doesn't look like it'd be a big pain on paper, but it's very, very tough. Oh, we've got an interesting scenario here.
Taxi to ramp via
No,
Bravo,
they're going to wait.
November. Cross runway 16 left. Hold short of taxiway November.
Well, they should do.
2106.
Yeah, they are. Flipping heck.
Runway 16 left at Delta via Alpha. Alaska 825.
Stand by. Alaska 537.
Ooh.
Runway 16 center, clear to
Ooh.
land. Alaska 347.
They're coming down there, and they're coming down
Seattle
there.
ground. Alaska 825 ready to
Alaska
taxi.
537, continue taxi. Alaska 445, runway 16 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 843, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Pretty sure I've already given them that command, but
Continue
no, seems
taxi.
not.
Alaska 537.
Alaska 1317, runway 16 center, cleared to land.
Runway 16 left.
Well,
Cleared for
hey,
immediate takeoff.
tried
On
to clear
reaching
you.
Altitude 1000. Contact
Another
departure.
arrival, Alaska 1259er.
445.
They've gotten in ahead of Horizon, so it's absolutely fine.
Alaska 843.
We've got the Heavy as well down this way.
Cleared to land. Alaska
Going all the way around.
1317. Seattle
Beautiful.
Tower, Alaska 1317 on final 16 center.
Alaska 1096, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Alaskan 1259er. Taxi to ramp via Bravo 66, cross runway 16 left. Alaskan 1317, runway 16 center, cleared to land. Already given them clearance.
Runway 16 left. Line
Okay.
up and wait. Alaska 1096.
So we've got them lining up and waiting.
Via Bravo 66.
They're going to cross the runway. Sorry, camera went a bit everywhere then.
Alaska 125.
Alaskan on its way out.
Runway 16
Delta on its way out.
cleared to land.
We'll get the
Alaska
A330-900
1317.
Neo out of here and then we'll be good. They're holding short of 66 or November. I think it's November. Horizon Air 2106. Continue taxi. 767-300 about to come under the...
Horizon Air 2106.
Haha.
Seattle Tower.
Look at that.
Alaska 1409 on final
From inside the
16
terminal. We know we've got everyone covered for a minute, so we can just watch this and enjoy this.
Seattle ground.
So,
Alaska
oh, hang on.
843
I need to
ready
make sure I'm the
taxi.
other side of the conveyor belt, so then I can see the aircraft go
Seattle
under
ground. Alaska
and be
825
like,
with
"Wow,
information
look
echo.
at that out the
Requesting push
window."
and start.
And then with childish wonder, I can say, "Quickly, get over to the
Seattle
other side
ground. Alaska
Run.
843 with information
Get over
echo.
to the next window.
Requesting push and start.
and wait for it. Wait for the 767." Don't know why you'd want to look at a
Seattle
767 for
ground,
this long, but
Korean
still.
Air 42 Heavy with information echo. Requesting push and start.
Today. God, have I ever done this? This is a letdown. Oh, you... Don't even like 767s. Alaska 843, runway 16 left at Delta via Alpha. Alaska 1096, runway 16 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 825, runway 16 left, line up and wait. Alaska 347, taxi to ramp via Bravo 66. Hold short of 66. Korean Air 42 Heavy. Pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Big fan. Big
Runway
fan.
16 left. At
Alaskan
Delta,
1409
Alpha.
and runway 16
Alaska
center clear to land.
843.
I understand that my landing clearances haven't
Runway
quite been too
16
procedure
left.
today,
Cleared
but
for immediate takeoff.
yeah, I
On
hope you don't
reaching
mind.
altitude 1000. Contact departure.
So,
Alaska
let's do a little
1096.
extra test here. We're going
Runway
to get
16
Alaskans
left.
across the runway.
Line up
We've already
and wait.
told them to
Alaska
hold short of
825.
66. Alaskan 347, runway 1, nope. Alaskan 347, cross runway 16 left. We've got Korean pushing
Taxi
back over
to
here. Now that's an
via
aircraft you
Bravo
do want to see.
66. Hold short of
787.
taxiway 66.
Beautiful thing.
Alaska 347.
Lovely livery.
Pushback approved.
So they're going to
Expect
cross the
runway
runway,
16 left.
but they've been
Korean
told to hold
Air
short of
42 heavy.
66. I wonder if they
Runway
remember that
16
part of the
center,
command
cleared
by the time
to
they
land.
get there.
Alaska 140
Because we've
liner.
given a different command
Negative.
since then.
I'm arrival. Alaska 347.
Yes, I know you are.
Cross runway
Alaska
16
825,
left.
runway 16 left.
Alaska
Cleared for immediate
347.
takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 542, standby. Delta 167 heavy, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Runway 16 left. Cleared for
There's
immediate
843
takeoff
out the window.
on reaching altitude 1000.
Looking their way down.
Contact departure. Alaska at 25.
Korean Air is nearly ready to
Stand
go.
by.
That'll
Delta
be a long old
542.
flight, won't it? Where are they
Runway
going?
16 left, line up and wait. Delta 167 heavy.
BHKO, where's that?
Seattle Tower.
Is that
Southwest 1011
Seoul?
on final 16 center.
Alaska 1317 on its way in.
Seattle
Hello.
ground. Korean Air 42 heavy ready to taxi.
Korean Air 42 heavy, runway 16 left via Whiskey. I was going to say Whiskey Alpha, but there's no point. They have to go
Runway
down Alpha
16
all the way.
left, via Whiskey.
You can hold short
Korean Air
66.
42 heavy.
Yes, you are. Alaska 347, continue taxi. Alaska 1317, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Cross runway 16 left. We'll get them to
Continue
cross.
taxi.
We'll give
Alaska
167 heavy a bit of time. Delta 542, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Hey, you know what? Aside from the individual
Taxi to
go-around that
ramp
we've had here, I
via
think I've done
Bravo.
alright.
Cross
Not to toot my own
runway
horn too
16
much, but
Alaska
from what I'd seen, this was a
1317.
nightmare to deal with. But
Pushback
I
approved,
feel like this is
expect
alright.
runway
Maybe there's a
16
busier
left.
time of day that I
Delta
have to go for.
542.
Don't know. Southwest 1011, go around. Contact departure.
Seattle
You all
departure
saw
on
that coming.
28.5.
You all saw that
Southwest
coming.
1011.
Shut up.
Good day.
Delta 167 heavy's ready to go in there. Airbus A320 Neo.
Seattle
Or, sorry,
ground. Delta
there.
542 with information echo. Requesting push and start.
Is that the 76?
Seattle Tower.
No, it's not. It's that one.
Skywest 321
I was going to say it's
final
the
16 center.
CA330 because of the aircraft carrier landing gear. Delta 167 heavy, runway 16 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Let's go up on the tower roof.
Runway 16 left.
And we'll watch it
cleared
get
for
going.
immediate takeoff on reaching
And this will be the
altitude
last
1000,
movement of the
contact
episode
departure.
here today.
Delta 167 heavy.
Brand new Seattle to Tower Simulator 3. Very enjoyable airport. A lot of Alaska, but
Seattle ground.
you're going to get that at
Delta
a lot of
281
airports. That's
heavy
like
with
going to
information
Heathrow and
echo.
saying, oh, there's a lot of
Requesting
British
push and
Airways.
start.
Fantastic airport, though. I really enjoy this. I think this layout works well. In the other direction, might not be as easy, so we'll have to come back and see. I've already recorded a video to come after this one, so please do forgive me for that. It's not going to be two of these in a row. It'll be the video after, where we'll go back to Seattle again, so it'll be a week from today when you're seeing this. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been a great first look at this airport. Thanks once again to FeelThere for the code for this airport. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. It's definitely going to be one that I'm going to be having a bit of fun with in the future. I'm going to pause it there just in case I incur any penalties or any issues, but that is it from this great location. Thanks as always for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next episode.